Hello, good evening, and welcome to Iron Port here on Metropolitan Television. Iron Port is proudly brought to you by the Ghana Revenue Authority, Goyle PLC, Serene Insurance, Ghana Link Network Services, Meridian Port Services, and indeed Phoenix Insurance. The show is proudly powered by the Ghana Port and Harbours Authority-GPHA, and our media partner is the Business and Financial Times, the BNFT. If you want to have a grasp of all that transpired in the show tonight, make a date and grab the Thursday edition of the BNFT, and you'll be able to see all that happened here on the show tonight. Tonight, we are streaming live on our social media pages. On Facebook, we are live at Ghana Port and Harbours Authority. Ghana Port and Harbours Authority. Still on Facebook, we are live at Port of Tema, and on YouTube, we are streaming live at Iron Port Ghana. Iron Port Ghana. Now, we shall be getting interactive with you as usual, and all you have to do is sit back, relax, and grab your phones and send us your messages and comments via our dedicated WhatsApp line, which is 0559-019-177. 0559-019-177. When the time is ripe and I pick signals from the production team, we shall activate the phone lines for you to call in and contribute to the discussion. My name is Kennedy Mona. We are going for a quick break. When we return, we'll continue the show. Please stay with us.
Guys, now I'm tired. I'll go on a date with whoever gets here first.
Princess, really? Okay, I come.
Shut up!
Mame, boss, fill my tank with Super XP Ron 95.
Fill up with Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP high performance products from Goyle.
Sorry, Tony got here first, so I'm stepping with him.
Oh, cut him. Hey, go for mommy.
Choose Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP for an energizing driving experience. Always go for Goyle Super XP Ron 95. Goyle, good energy. Goyle is good energy. Electricity, then pay your taxes. Yeah. Our taxes, our future.
Because you see, without our taxes, we wouldn't have good roads, good schools, better hospitals, street lights, and other very important social amenities. When we pay our taxes, we give our children free and quality education. Talga, my money too small. Why should I pay my tax? Look, small. Salifo, it doesn't matter how small or big your business or income is. You still have to pay your taxes. The little taxes from each and every one of us, when put together, could give your community clean water or that deprived school with tables and chairs. Please pay your taxes. It is your responsibility. It is your civic duty. It is the law.
Impressive factory. If only I had listened to you, I wouldn't have been in this mess. That devastating fire virtually wiped out the whole factory and my warehouse.
Remember my misfortunes last year? Serene Insurance Asset All Risk Fire policy that I took were there to pay for my damaged stocks in the warehouse. And my machines that were affected by the floods have been replaced. My accident vehicle is back on the road thanks to Serene Insurance motor policy. Currently, my goods are on the IC covered with their marine cargo insurance policy. I was just telling Ajima about Serene Insurance. Oh, Ajima, tell him more.
As a road contractor, I make sure I do my contractors all risk insurance for the projects and then workers' compensation for all the site. With Serene Insurance, they will make sure they will cover your unknown tomorrow today.
Serene Insurance, a new face of insurance. Call us now.
MPS Terminal 3 is Africa's new state-of-the-art container terminal at Tema Port. For manufacturers, agro-processors and traders, the new port means business can be done faster. This infrastructure boost will improve Ghana's port handling capacity, connect more trading routes, and oil the engine of growth for the economy, creating greater opportunities across all sectors as Africa's markets merge and become the largest trading bloc globally. MPS, we connect, you thrive.
Business and life can be like the sea sometimes. Sometimes serene, sometimes calm, sometimes turbulent, and at times it brings the unexpected. However it is like, trust Phoenix Insurance for your home, car, business, and marine insurance needs. Call 0302-246-319 or 0243-690-492.
At Phoenix, you experience a delightful service delivered with wisdom.
All right, so welcome back. We're now going to take a look at happenings in the port and shipping industry in the course of last week. And indeed, in the course of last week, maritime stakeholders successfully underwent an oil spill contingency exercise in the port of Tema. Now, stakeholders at the Tema Fishing Harbour have also been updated on projects that are ongoing in that particular place. Plus, the fact that the general manager in charge of marketing and corporate affairs at the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority also during the week took time off her busy schedule to mentor, to inspire, and to motivate some female employees of the organization, urging them to accept challenges even as they aspire to climb the professional ladder. Let's take a look at these stories and more.
Oil spills are among common maritime incidents that require maximum collaborative efforts to prevent and curtail due to dire environmental and financial implications that arise from them. This is why Ghana has since 1986 sought the help of the International Maritime Organization in developing an oil spill contingency plan. Contingency plans, however, are kept alive by constant training and exercises. To this end, officials from Ghana's maritime sector agencies are undergoing training in the various stages of the National Oil Spill Contingency Plan to prepare them for any unfortunate incidents in the future. As part of a 4-day training program, these officials have visited the port of Tema to acquire first-hand experience of the appropriate use of oil spill apparatus. The exercise was organized by the Environmental Protection Agency and the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority and facilitated by experts from Norwegian maritime and environmental firm Novomari. The director in charge of petroleum at the Environmental Protection Agency, Kojo Agbeno Efunam, explained that practical training in such an operational area was necessary for the contingency plan.
For example, we came here almost in the morning, but it is getting a bit late now. So that tells you that even you can have the equipment, but mobilization also takes a lot of time. So the time factor is also important for our training, to let the participants understand that it is not only having the resources that is important, but then you must also input the time.
An emergency preparedness advisor at Novomari, Svianon Naimak, highlighted the significance of continuous training at the operational level to maintain momentum.
I can say with certainty, if the workers or the operators do what they now have shown us, I can say for certain, yes, you are capable. What we know from experience is that if you do it once and never again, you will forget it. So my recommendation would be to practice, have an exercises from time to time to keep the knowledge at hand.
The on-scene commander and deputy harbour master logistics at GPHA, Captain Daniel Corte, on his part, said GPHA is keen on continuous training to stay prepared ahead of unforeseen circumstances.
Because I don't want any situation to arise and we'll be called upon and we cannot deliver. Because at the end of the day, this is what we are mandated to do. And this is what we are taxed to do. So we have always, day and night, tried to put our house in order. Because we never know when the next oil spill will occur.
Management of the Tema Fishing Harbour has met with stakeholders to discuss ongoing projects at the fishing harbour and pertinent issues affecting business there. Held at the NAFAG Hall, this is the first quarterly stakeholder meeting since the postponement of public gatherings due to COVID-19. Addressing the gathering, General Manager in charge of the Tema Fishing Harbour, Engineer Kwabna Samoa, detailed a number of key projects that the authority embarked on over the past few years. This includes the reconstruction of the trapezoid drain and estuary abutment at the Chemu Lagoon, an initiative to restore the lagoon to its original state where aquatic life thrived.
New marine fenders have also been installed at the fishing harbour to improve the berthing experience of fishing vessels. The authority has also renovated the fish market hall and completed an accompanying health post for the fishing community who do business at the harbour. GPHA also constructed canoe basin sheds to provide a convenient and safe facility for the handling of fish. Engineer Samoa said that despite the fact that some of these investments do not present direct commercial benefits to the Port Authority, they are in line with GPHA's vision to create an enabling environment for the fishing industry to thrive.
And it is the aim of GPHA management to support the fishing industry as much as possible. You see, if you look at our operations, to us is like some sort of corporate social responsibility. We are not charging our services as we charge the main port. The main port is purely commercial, and we want to support the fishing industry. We know the benefits. We know the benefits from employment to right through to the economy, the support the fishing industry gives to the economy. So everybody is doing what we can, GPHA management, to support the fishing industry. So the projects we do, they are not to make money, but to enhance the work the fishing community undertake.
He also revealed that the Tema Fishing Harbour has obtained certifications with the International Organization for Standardization, indicating management's commitment to quality services, occupational health and safety, and environmental sustainability.
In line with our vision and mission, I'm happy to inform you that your port and your fishing port is now ISO certified.
The occasion was also used to announce new executives for the National Fisheries Association of Ghana, NAFAG, whose president is now Nana Jojo Solomon.
The General Manager in charge of Marketing and Corporate Affairs at the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority has thrown a challenge to female employees of the authority to accept roles at the operational areas of the port to deepen their know-how of the industry they find themselves in. She said female employees, in their bid to rise up the ranks and contribute more meaningfully to the organization, must be open to taking up new roles that challenges them to learn and serve. According to the woman presently in charge of managing the marketing and public relations as well as corporate affairs of GPHA, attributed her success to this approach during her early stages of her illustrious career.
I want to encourage you that if you have the opportunity, go to operations. It is very key. It is very critical. And you know, I realized that when I even came to headquarters to be part of the top management team, everything that comes to DG's office has something operations. Everything. And so if the DG asks you for your comment, for your advice, you are going to do that based on the knowledge that you have obtained from operations.
She was speaking during a coaching session with members of the Ghana chapter of the Network of Professional Women in Maritime and Port Sectors, of which session served as a testament to her dedication to fostering a culture of diversity and excellence within the industry. Esther J.B. Donko encouraged aspiring female professionals to conduct themselves with integrity and eschew practices that will bring disrepute to themselves and their colleagues, having faith that with hard work they will reach their career destinations. She highlighted the significance of perseverance and dedication in pursuing one's goal, drawing inspiration from her own life's story.
Don't be perturbed at all. Concentrate on what you are doing and be focused. Don't be down because you have not been promoted and then you change your working habits and become somebody who is lazy, somebody that cannot be trusted, somebody that is not committed. Please make sure that you are committed to what you do.
Mama One, as affectionately called by her subordinates, told her audience to draw strength in teamwork, something that has been a pivot in her career.
You need not be a manager before you can start delegating. Some of you are here, you have juniors under you. So wherever you find yourself, please delegate. Work as a team, teamwork.
The accomplished marketing and public relations maritime professional with 30 years of experience is also a port management expert who is the first ever female terminal manager at Ghana's seaports.
Those were happenings in the port and shipping industry in the course of the week. We are now going to take some foreign international news.
The UK's National Crime Agency has made what it believes to be the largest seizure of narcotics in British history. On February 8, its officers seized 5.7 tons of cocaine that had been concealed within a cargo of bananas from South America. The new record exceeds the previous one by 2 tons. The NCA's Near Europe Task Force identified the inbound shipment and flagged it for inspection. It was ultimately headed for the port of Hamburg, authorities believe, and would have been distributed on the German market. The NCA is investigating the identity of importers in cooperation with European partner agencies. The NCA estimates the street price of the cocaine at about $570 million. The typical wholesale price in South America would be in the range of $12 million. CMA CGM Indianapolis, the first new 7,000 CEU LNG dual-fuel car carrier in CMA CGM's fleet, has made its maiden call at BLG Auto Terminal, Bremerhaven, Germany. On its inaugural journey in Northern Europe, the 199.9-meter-long new build is in Bremerhaven not just for unloading, but also for LNG bunkering in Kaiserhaven. Delivered in December 2023 and built in China, the CMA CGM Indianapolis is the first of 4 identical ro-ro ships that will be sailing for CMA CGM in the future. The 3 other sister ships are scheduled to be delivered in 2024.
All right, so those were some foreign stories. We're now going to take the word or phrase of the day. And remember, the word or phrase of the day has been fashioned to bring you up to speed with the terminologies and jargons we use in the shipping industry. Today's word is CEU. CEU.
CEU, or Car Equivalent Unit, is the unit of measurement indicating the car carrying capacity of a vessel.
All right, so welcome back. We are zooming into our discussion proper tonight, and tonight we are taking a look at the withdrawal of Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso from ECOWAS and what that portends for trade, particularly our transit trade, and some also perhaps security implications of this particular move by these 3 countries. And good news is that just before we came into the studio, we picked information that ECOWAS has withdrawn the sanctions placed on these 3 countries. But is that going to make any difference? And so tonight, that's the topic we're discussing. We're taking a look at what the implications for trade, particularly transit trade, because Ghana depends heavily on this particular trade with Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. And so we want to see what it will do to us if they stick to their guns and say they are not going to perhaps have a rethink of this particular move that they have made. And they also take a look at what the security implications would be, like I said earlier on. Now, I would introduce my guest, and when I come, I would go to the BNFT. I called an article written by one David Quay on this particular situation over there, and we'll take a look at the statistics. I mean, the volumes of trade that goes round between Ghana and these 3 Sahelian countries, and we'll see the magnanimity of what we are saying. It's not something that we should be joking with, and we all must pray that things change and do not stay the way they are. So it gives me pleasure this evening, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce to us Mr. Dodi Seidu. He is the Chief Executive Officer of Africa Trade Academy. Good evening, sir, and welcome. He's no stranger to Iron Port. He's been here on several occasions, and tonight we are grateful he's obliged us once again. Next to me is Mr. Ziad Hamwi, who is the National President of Borderless Alliance, also no stranger to the show. He's been here several times, always obliging us as and when we need him. Sir, we thank you for coming.
Right.
Awesome. And last but not least, or to my right, is Dr. Adam Bona. Dr. Adam Bona is a popular security analyst and consultant in Ghana. We all know him. We've watched him, on various platforms perform, and so we are privileged that he's gracing the Iron Port show tonight. He's going to be bringing to us some perspectives as far as security of this particular situation is concerned. Doc, welcome. Your first time on the show. Yes. Happy New Year, sir. Good to have you. Awesome. Your microphone is off. If you can, just so you don't know. Absolutely, absolutely. Great. Thank you very much indeed. So we will begin the discussion, but like I said, let me just go through, if you would oblige me, indulge me, gentlemen. Let me just take a few lines of what David Quay has written in terms of the statistics of votes, said votes of, volumes of trade that passes through as goes round between Ghana, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. Now, he says, I've just jumped, I've skipped, I don't want to. I'm going straight to economic ramifications, which it says in Article 27 of the ECOWAS Treaty highlights the need for economic integration within the sub-region. To achieve this, member states are admonished to ensure the gradual removal of all obstacles to free movement of persons, services, and capital. Now, the presence of this protocol has enabled countries within the bloc to increase trade over time, despite the bottlenecks restricting the full implementation of the protocol. He goes on, he says, Ghana has enjoyed steady economic relations with the three countries, particularly with Burkina Faso. Now, according to the Observatory of Economic Complexity, OEC, Ghana has relished an increased annualized rate of 17.6% over 2 decades of trading with Mali, from $1.96 million US in 1996 to $82.4 million in 2019. He says in 2019, Ghana exported $82.4 million to Mali, while importing $12.3 million in the same period. Now, this highlights the economic ties, no matter how small, which exist between the two West African countries. Unlike Mali, Burkina Faso borders Ghana to the immediate north, and thus has a greater percentage of trading with Ghana.